How are you guys doing? If anyone sees this. It's amazing how much a person can change in not too long a period of time. I had to deal with some kind of annoying things today, but really they weren't that bad. Especially when I just accepted that there were things that I had to do and to make the most of it. About 6 months ago, I had a very similar set of circumstances, but I dealt with it a lot less gracefully then than I did today. I know that there's like a cognitive dissonance, or that's not exactly the right term. There's like a conflict of causes that are both true. I'm not sure exactly what the right term for that is, but I know that the reason for the difference in how things go is entirely, or how they've improved is entirely my own doing. But at the same time, it's absolutely nothing to do with my own acts. But it is, it's one of those strange phenomenon. Man, those are pretty low. The pair of jets flying. Looks like it's can't be more than a couple thousand feet high, if that. pretty rare that they fly that low here. I had talked to some call center person today about dealing with some bureaucratic stuff, paperwork and whatnot. And I kept repeating the same phrase. Due to blank crisis, such and such has been suspended, or due to the manufactured crisis, or at the very least the scenario of real life that's been blown severely out of proportion. You should feel very lucky that you aren't in a worse situation. At first, I was just thinking like, it was just some catchphrase this person had been brainwashed into repeating and telling people. But after thinking about it for a few minutes and thinking about some other things, I can't help but think it was like a direct message, like you personally, but also lots of other people, pretty much everyone should consider themselves lucky, or at least be grateful that things aren't a lot worse, because they definitely could have been. Both for the things that people count on to be there, that they need for their various daily requirements to function or survive, but also for the things that aren't here that probably should be, or at least the things that most people probably deserve to go through. It feels like it coincides with that weird feeling I got about how 18 months ago felt like, in a very real but strange and inexplicable way, that what was happening was really an act of great mercy. And I fully admitted at the time that it made no real sense from pretty much any perspective. It was only kind of slowly over time that it began to be somewhat understandable. mostly after doing some, small amount of reading, but mostly listening to lots of lectures from rabbis. Really weird how a person can get a feeling like that from some event in the world or in their own life that they really have no basis for, to make any kind of reason out of, or explanation why a person would get a feeling or an idea like that. But then after hearing things that they'd never heard of before, as far as concepts in their entire life, you know, find out that feeling has a pre-existing acknowledgement, or an explanation that's thousands of years old. And that phenomenon exists for just about everything a person could possibly conceive of or experience. Even if it was only said or written by one person, you know, a long time ago. There's almost nothing that, as far as what people can think of or experience, that hasn't already been thought of and written down and passed through history. Not sure what that means. Sounds like some kind of a speculative penny stock or something. Although most of the accounts that spam this channel are Russians that leave weird links that get deleted pretty quickly most of the time. I was thinking about it the other day. I was wondering because they won't comment on every video or stream, just like certain ones. I was wondering if that was like a signifier of videos that were suggested on people's YouTube's suggested page, like the main page. There's lots of birds out. Everybody's out earning their sustenance. Still haven't seen a rabbit yet. I figure most likely I'll probably find a nest in one of the beds somewhere around January. How are you guys doing? Last year I realized that there's a species of hummingbird around here that doesn't migrate. They hang out all winter. Not exactly sure where they find enough to eat unless someone has a feeder out. A few times when I've been standing on the porch, they'll fly up within like a foot or two of my face. Just kind of hover there for a second, a moment, before they fly away. I hope you guys are all doing well. I'm trying to do at least something to take advantage of this time that people have been granted. Have a good day.